This is 3 ways to get paid as a barber in New Zealand, brought to you by the TPOB Play, the latest, greatest, quietest clipper in the world. Use the code BARBERTIP for 15% off at checkout at thepissedoffbarber.com. The first way you can get paid as a barber in New Zealand is hourly. So just like any other employee, the barbershop will hire you and pay you an hourly wage, pay your tax, all that kind of stuff. Basically, you're still a wage slave. I wouldn't recommend it. If you're the type of person that needs a safety net, barbering is not the industry for you because you're a bitch. Just don't become a barber if you want an hourly wage. It's only the McDonald's barbershops that pay an hourly wage in New Zealand anyway. It's not that common. The second way you can become a barber in New Zealand is on commission. That's how I started. I started on a commission. That's how the majority of barbers in New Zealand start. And to me, it's the best way to start. So typically you'll start on 50-50 commission. The barbershop will take 50% of every haircut you do, and you'll keep 50% of every haircut you do. That's usually where people start. The good thing about being on a commission is that you're learning business. From the moment you start on a commission, you're a business. Like Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. And that's how you need to approach your career as a barber on commission. Because it's on you to build your clientele. It's on you to provide a great service. It's on you to market yourself. The barbershop's going to help you. They're going to get you started. They'll throw you clients here and there. But it's on you to show up to work. It's on you to be on time. It's on you to get better at cutting hair. It's on you to learn business, and you get to learn business, and this is the best thing. On a commission, you get to learn business with minimal risk. Because the only risk you're taking is that you might not make money that day. But you don't have a lease, you don't have anything to pay to the barbershop. You only pay if you do a haircut, and they take their cut, and that's it. I started on a commission myself. I think I started off around 60-40 split to the barbershop, and I worked my way up to an 80-20 split. Well, I was getting 80%, the shop was getting 20. That's very rare in New Zealand. That's probably the highest commission you'll get. And that was just because the barbershop owner, Kerry Rayner over at King's Union, he's just a good cunt. He just cared about his barbers and he wanted them to make money. So I was making good money. And that leads me to the third way you can get paid as a barber in New Zealand, and that is to rent a chair. This is very popular in America. This is how most of the American barbers do it. It's not so popular here. It's quite rare in New Zealand. But basically how it works is the barbershop will rent you their chair. So you might pay $100 a day to rent the chair from the barbershop, which means you can work in there and you get to make all the money. You just got to pay them the rent for the chair. Now, I wouldn't recommend this way for someone starting out simply because you have no clientele yet. It's better to rent a chair once you're established, once you've got a solid clientele, you've built a solid name, you've built a solid brand for yourself. That's when rent a chair is going to work in your favor because you're going to make a lot more money. But the thing is, you have to pay your rent. You have to pay your tax. You're in business. You're like one more step away from owning your own barbershop when you rent a chair. This is how I always recommend barbers go about their career. Skip hourly. Start on a commission. Yes, you might not have any clientele. Yes, you might not make any money at the start. But you're learning business. You're forced to. Because if you're not making any money, it's going to force you to think. It's going to force you to get better. And after you've been working a commission for a while, you're learning, you're getting better at cutting hair, your clientele's grown, you're getting better at marketing yourself. Then it's a good idea to move on to rent a chair. Because at that point, you're probably making the barbershop a lot of fucking money. You know, and now it's time for some of that to come back your way. You've paid your dues to the barbershop. Now it's time for you to rent a chair. And that's the next evolution that you can take so that you're getting more practice at business. You're still not taking as much risk because you're not going to be locked into a lease like when you open your own barbershop. But you're going to get the lessons, the same lessons that you were getting on commission, except now you're paying rent. And you still got to pay the rent if you don't work, which is teaching you how to own your own barbershop. So if it was me, I would go commission for maybe a couple of years, build up my clientele, then try and negotiate rent a chair so that you start making more money, save that money, and then go and open your own barbershop. And at that point, you're winning. If you need help with your barbering career, I'm currently available for one-on-one coaching calls. Just email me at jarbysmuckaway@gmail.com and we'll get you sorted. Whatever problem you're having in your barbering career, I'll help you through it. I've been there, done that. I've done everything there is to do in this industry. So get at me. 3 ways to get paid as a barber in New Zealand. I'm out of it.